In the last episode, we continued expanding our empire, our little company, the Outstar Consumer Products, and its influence over the galaxy. We are currently moving up in this little area here to kind of clear out the Yarthmore Shroud, and looking at all of the little planets here. We did find a Dyson Sphere, which is kind of interesting. We are getting a second science ship up and running to start going down south, because we do have a mission, the Mass Extinction mission. So we've got 2 of the 5 planets done so far, so we need to still do the Broken Planet, Chilly Planet, and Desolate Planet. So, like if we stop tracking that, track this, that's the Broken Planet, the Chilly Planet, and the Desolate Planet. So what we're going for is the Chilly Planet down here. We're going to start going through here, then we'll either go down here towards this Desolate or the Broken one. I'm not sure what we're going to do. But yeah, it's a little interesting. Also getting some good research down. Impultov Prime is currently thriving to the point where it actually has... it is at 100% employment. So that's a thing. What we might do then is pick up a generator district. Special project completed. The CSV Lorman has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Ashmore 6. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards, and it has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. Nice! New ships. Ooh, wow. 3 ships account for almost half our navy. Let's see what those look like, actually. I'd like to look at those. Ooh, Solar Sailor. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Apard 1. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the ship, or vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. So it's got interesting aesthetics, is what they're saying. Let's see, what do these look like? These just gonna be the normal Raider designs? Yeah, including the skulls on the side. That was okay. Alright, little on the nose there. Let's send this back to our fleet over here. Yeah. Okay, construction ship. Let's see here. We'll claim that Dyson Sphere because we really need it. Well, we don't need it right now, but in the future we're going to need it, and it's good to have it now over anything else. Okay. Thrad, we're going through that system. How's Mitra doing? It's almost got another building we can pick up. And like I said before, the next building we will pick up is amenities.
Identified.
Ooh, anomaly, Thrad 1. Massive impact. A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Yeah, research it. Why not? It's doing Thrad. Okay. Yeah, research that anomaly. Since there's no chance, since now there's no 30% chance of death, we should be fine.
Potential market survey completed.
Okay, another survey done. At Apard. Nothing really big going on there. We're going to start moving over towards this trinary because I find binary and trinary star systems interesting to look at, so we're just going to look at those.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, Impultov Prime just finished its job, which I got it a generator district, which gives it some extra jobs, which will hopefully allow it to produce some power. So that's nice. Okay, asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Thrad 1 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Fabulous. Okay, fortuitous event. +3 to that. Nice. So I think it's been 18 years so far. So in 18 years, we've expanded to 1 planet, and we've started gaining control over all this. So that's cool. I do think it's time we pick up a colony ship. The reason why is we are going to go towards Triayok. Is that an O or an A? That's an A. So Triayok, and settle that planet there. Okay, so we got the glaciers. That'll be nice for Impaltov. Growth speed, farming. I'm going to pick up farming because we are getting a bit low. Our base resources, that's the lowest of them. Construction ship is finished. We're going to go ahead and move down here. Now you can see we can't build the outpost because of our alloys, which is a problem. So we are going to have to start building up an industry for alloys production. So that'll probably be on Impaltov because they have a higher amount of mining districts they can have, and alloys are made from minerals. So we have some... We just got done with our researcher research. Basic combat roles. You know, research station output I think would be good. Okay, system surveyed, so Thrad has been surveyed. Let's go down here. See what we find. Okay, and these two are now in the same system, so I want them to dock with each other, so that's good. Mass extinction, Chili planet. This planet the planet of interest in the system is covered in layer upon layer of dense ice of varying compositions. Apparently, it was once home to more varied and pleasant biomes. A special project has been issued to investigate this possibility.
Situation log revised.
Okay, and that's on Bax. And let's get rid of these glaciers. That'll open up the rest of the agricultural districts and the mining districts, which would be nice. Okay, leader has increased. I think that's our scientist on the ship.
Future market survey complete.
Nice. The Jarl Lorfun has finished its survey. Let's go to that trinary.
Upscaling complete.
Colony ship finished. Alright, there to settle on this, which will be Triok Prime. Yeah, Triok Prime. Okay, we have an election coming up, because every 20 years we have an election. We could spend some of our influence on this. I do like this guy quite a bit. We'll see. A new generation. It's random. We're gonna elect. We're going to do that just because he's got some experience. I like where the other people are at right now. It will mean we'll have to wait on building this outpost for a bit, but I think it was worth it because it's a random chance and it's 4 people to choose from. I'd rather... Ooh, that's a planet. Alpine. Oh, wait, we are Alpine, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, so that's something. That's Tundra. So this was our other guaranteed, I think. Maybe. Not sure. That'll be an object for colonization soon. Okay, we finished discovery, so now we have to think. If we go expansion, that's nice, but we're not planning on settling a whole bunch of planets. At least not right off, I don't think. Prosperity would give us some increase to mining stations off the bat. Supremacy would be nice. Diplomacy would be good as well. We're going to go with prosperity.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Okay, Tree Oak Prime. So that'll be a thing. They've got a lot of tile. They've got, not tile blockers, blockers. I need to get used to that. Blockers. And that's because of the thing that we found on it.
Upscaling complete.
Anomaly. Brax 4A. A class 12 asteroid orbits this moon. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Routine, 65 days? Yeah, do that. Mineral production's up. That's good. Let's see what we got here. Nebula refineries, cool. Pick that up. Okay, and you're going on that. Ooh, Mitra has a new planetary building it can pick up. And it's going to pick up an amenity. We're going to go for a hollow theater. Want that stability to stay right where it's at. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Brax 4A. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Oh, so engineering tech there, that's not bad. Can Thrad be... Nope. Well, let's see, it looks like we should just go up here. So let's move you up. Move there. And we're just going to start expanding into this section to pick up Sehunturn 4A. It's like this vague Swedish names in a lot of these things. So yeah, we're going through there, and Paltov Prime's only one pop away from getting a building slot, so that's nice.
Future market survey complete.
Nice. Finish that survey, and...
Outlier identified.
Sehunturn 1. A small cargo pod has been left adrift in space above this gas giant. It has been captured by the planet's gravity well and will eventually be pulled into its atmosphere. Let's research that. Side ship, take a look at this planet. Alright, build that starbase, that outpost. Okay, cargo pod's being researched. A discarded cargo pod has been left by somebody in the atmosphere of the Sehunturn 1 long ago. It is somehow escaped notice of other spacefarers. And its decaying orbit means it would have been lost in the gas giant's crushing atmosphere within another few years. When the crew of the CSV Yarlofan unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry made out of precious metals. Oh, energy credits. Nice. Developed a new skill, expert biology. Nice. Alright, let's just keep going here.
Special project.
Ooh, mass extinction
authorized.
frozen. An unnatural shift in the atmosphere's chemical makeup resulted in the slow but irreversible onset of an ice age. One that began before the formation of the Outstar consumer products and is likely to persist long after our passing. Wow, that's just quitter talk. The exact cause remains unknown, but probable explanations include failed terraforming attempts or even interplanetary terrorism. Some of the more radical elements within the scientific community on Mitra suggest that the dramatic climate shift may have been brought on by the unchecked emission of gaseous industrial byproducts into the atmosphere. This view is confined to the scientific fringe, as it is unlikely that any race intelligent enough to achieve full industrialization would be stupid enough to accidentally wipe themselves out. Yeah, that's I can feel that one. That was a call out towards all of humanity there.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, let's head over here. We're not going to be thorough about this. We're trying to get to... I mean, if we're role-playing this, we're trying to look at all of these mass extinction events to try and make it so that we do not suffer the same fates. So time would be of the essence. Though only the only people who would know this would be the upper management of the company. So we're just we're doing some exploration of choice regions. Okay, Chief Executive Officer's increased his level, so that's nice.
Upscaling complete.
Huh. Alright. Starbase has been finished. We got that outpost up. Build a mining station. Impultov is actually starting to generate trade value, which means because it is there, I don't think it's actually going back because it doesn't have a... It's collected in the Mitra Trade Hub, but it does not go back. So I don't think it gives us anything.
Identified.
Okay, let's see here. Stress signal. Our initial scans have caught an irregular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. Let's research that. Okay, Trio Yoke Prime is still gearing up. Still got a ways to go. Hopefully we can get to Sehunturn here at some point. I would like to capitalize on that Alpine world, even if it is only a 15, a size 15 planet. I believe Impultov is only... What was Impultov? A 12, so it's better than Impultov. That'd be nice. Lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Volomir 2. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. Intriguing.
Situation log revised.
Spark of Genius on scientist Maak Pok. Sounds like a Vulcan. Is that Maak? Is it? Yep. It's Maak Pok.
Future market survey complete.
You do this. Research a special project. Takes you 20 days. Okay, science ship there is done. Let's take a look at this binary star.
Special project actualized.
Special project completed. The ship in orbit around Volomar 2 was not abandoned. The crew is alive, but not well. Influenced by some sort of brain parasite, with the help of our scientists, they could easily be cured. Let's help them.
Foreign market leaders request contact.
Abandoned gateway. Ooh. Ooh. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Ifrov system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts. part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Intriguing. Oh, the Ubaric Theocracy. So they're theocratic oligarchs. So they're militaristic, spiritualist, and egalitarian. That doesn't bode well. Chief Primator Torba Inrab. Okay. PTI. And the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the Ubaric Theocracy, and our stated goal is to lead the great nation on a path to salvation. Do not cross this path, or we may live in friendship. We will find yourselves no match for us, Ubrex. We will fight you for the right to exist. We will not be held back. We will not be held back. So they're quite far away, and they've closed borders with us, so that's a thing. Construction ship. Let's move here to get another thing. Ooh! Faction founded. Institute of Advanced Sciences, so it's a science one. And it's holding. She's not taking on water. Should be able to get to these last planets, hopefully. Without incurring any wrath from these guys. Ooh, wow. They are a bit bigger than us. Let's see. Superior economic power. Oh, that won't do.
Survey complete.
We have been the only economic power in our civilization for a long time. So that's challenge right there. Construction ship. Build that star base. Impultov now has another building it can make. I'm thinking it needs a science ship at the CSV Truck Offzul has encountered alien vessels in the Tar Valim and is currently attempting to evade them. Encounter at Tar Valim, Delta aliens. Enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Mitra, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of Outstar Consumer Products' bid for a stellar empire. I think we're being a bit premature here. So Delta aliens, they are a problem. Okay, then we're going to bypass that, move back up here, get this planet, and then start moving down in another direction. Path of least resistance. But Impultov does have a planet building it can take. So I'm thinking, from what we have here, I'm thinking a commercial zone would be nice. So we're going to put that up. You finished with that binary. Survey that. Okay. Faction founded. Oh, a competing faction. A new faction has recently been gaining traction, the Operation Battlecry. The members have been pushing us hard to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. So they're an imperialist faction. So if we check factions here, what did they want? They want aggressive diplomacy, failing to allow our offensive warfare will displease. Okay. Conquest, conquering alien planets will please them.
Actualized.
Okay. So we surveyed that system, got that construction done. Technology research, the farming one, so that's nice. Let's pause for a second. We got the farming. Let's do... So we have this building, which would actually increase... it would give us farming jobs and increase the amount of food per farmers if we build the base... or we build If we build the building on a planet, that would do that. So I think every resource, even the basic resources, has buildings like this. But instead of doing that, I like planetary unification. So you're there. We want you to go ahead and survey that system. So that's a pretty big alien fleet there. Superior economic power. So they have far more resources coming in.
Research actualized.
Well, they have more resources, maybe not far more. Zero-G laboratories, that'll increase our research. I like the idea of automated exploration protocols. That'll decrease the microing we're having to do with our survey ships. Another faction has been founded. A new faction has recently been gaining peace and order movement. Has been pushing hard for an extreme centralization of political and military power. Peace and order movement. What do they want? Stratified society. So we have that. Anti-democratic. And autocracy. Okay, well that's not going to happen. But we're still making one extra influence because of all of these factions. It's funny. Unlike what we would ideologically want, which would be for the for our race to unite when faced with an external threat. Instead, we just kind of fracture into competing factions. Okay, Impultov has finished its first building, so it has a commercial zone now. Anomaly. Tomb World. Unusual readings suggest that there may be more to this desolate world than meets the eye. More than meets the eye? Let's research that. So what we got here. They've expanded quite a bit. They have more systems under their control, I think. Okay, mining station's been built by our construction ship here. Build that outpost on Sehuntarn. Then we'll get another colony ship and we'll get a fourth world up. Primordial Soup. Nestled in sheltered pockets across Gorim 2's surface is a rich sludge of simple organic compounds that our researchers believe could be a hotbed of abiogenesis, the spontaneous formation of organic life from lifeless matter. Gorim 2 has an unusually thick atmosphere for a barren world, which could make it hospitable for simple life forms. Although this presents a unique opportunity to study what could be the early stages of the origin of life, it would be best to set our expectations low, as it may still be millions of years before this evolves naturally on Gorim 2, if at all. Fascinating. Society research.
Research actualized.
Okay, that gives us some mining station output increase. Good. I think... Ooh, mineral processing plants is good, but I think the robot workers is a nice one. We can start putting those into jobs. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've had to talk this much, so my voice is... I just want to make sure it doesn't go out. A leader has gained a level, so that's governor. Nice. Mass extinction. Desolate planet. A planet in the system still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on its sleeve. What could turn a thriving biosphere into a blasted wasteland? A special project has been issued. Okay, well, we'll get that trinary surveyed, and then we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll try and get here, but that is going to be a thing. We'll build a bypass Tar Valim. Varim by going around. That's a big if.
Complete.
Okay, nice. Let's get that done, and let's go to here and another colony ship. We are butting up against the edge of our administration cap. There are technologies to increase that cap, though, so we can increase. So going up against it right now wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, or at least that big of a bad thing. Okay. Terrayoke Prime has finished. Let's get rid of these glaciers. We're also going to have to get rid of this dangerous wildlife in Inhospitable Mountains. Ooh. Anomaly. Astonishing asteroids. Observing a massive asteroid at LA, or well, it would actually be Lima Alpha 42079. We have found something. Further investigation is warranted. Sure, go ahead. But looking at the time, that's the end of this episode. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Also hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider that subscribe button. Also, take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.